Good night.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
You can tell we just woke up.
Yeah, woke up and I came out and I was like, Jason, I am so swollen.
Yeah.
I think it's so yesterday
was Valentine's Day. We survived our first Valentine's Day together.
But we just went out to the property with Jared and we just had a fun day. Hi, Bradley. But I think it's from like all the dirt.
Yeah, I mean, we did some stuff. We'll have a video on Off the Clock coming out at some point. We have been slacking a little bit on posting on that one.
Yeah.
There's footage that I needed from her, and I just kept being like, we'll get it later.
Yeah, I was like, you want to put this on your computer?
And I'm like, no, we'll get it in a little bit.
But this morning I was like, if we don't put this on your computer right now,
yeah,
we're not going to do it.
I have a bad problem of if something happens and I don't do something about it in like 30 seconds, I won't remember.
Same. So we make a good team with that.
We make the worst team. I
think we've talked about that.
We understand.
Yeah.
We just make a really bad team
when it comes to
but
that stuff.
Yeah, yesterday was cool.
Sore.
Very sore. Some from just bouncing around, some from flying off, some from all sorts of things. It was a freaking blast.
That was one of the most fun days I had.
It was awesome.
And then also the day before when we went over the Pains.
Yes,
so
that was a freaking blast.
Right? But I think just 2 days of having fun, there's a lot on a 30-year-old body.
Yeah. And I'm
now
30,
we gotta work.
And I'm 36.
Yeah.
So rounding up to 40.
Rounding up.
We're rounding up. Going out there, we had intentions for like 30 seconds to do work. You did at least.
Yeah, you said.
I was like, no.
You're like, I worked every day.
Yeah, it's like, I haven't had like a real day off. She's like, you did yesterday. I said, no, we went to the Pains and did that. I said, that's not a true day off. And so I was just like, let's just have fun. Let's pull out the dirt bikes and four-wheeler and side-by-side, the mini bike.
Like, pew-pews.
We've accumulated some toys over the last year or so or whatever, and just wanted to have fun.
It was the best day. And then as we were leaving, we just talked. We're like...
Yeah, on the way home.
It's funny because we were both like thinking, like while we were doing that. Because I was on the side-by-side and you're on the dirt bike for a little bit, and we were just like having these thoughts, I guess, at the same time. And then whenever we were driving back, just talking like how crazy, like, you just think about it. We truly are living the actual dream. Like, this is what we've always wanted. Yeah,
and it's crazy. So Jared went out there with us because his car was out there, and on the way home he drove back. And yeah, it's just crazy. Like, it wasn't like we weren't just like sitting in silence or anything, but there is like a gap that like you get no service, no nothing like that. And like if I listen to music, it's on like Spotify or something, so like you don't hear anything. And then like you were trying to get like a video to upload, kind of just sitting there driving, and then just out of nowhere we just started talking, and yeah, it was just the reality of like we did it, we're doing it, like this is crazy. And I think it took a day off to realize that, because one, it was Valentine's Day. I was making a Facebook post about this earlier, and then I just like, I don't need to tell everyone this, like, on Facebook, like, who cares? And then, but it's like, yesterday, Valentine's Day was like the best Valentine's Day ever, because like,
we didn't
we don't do gifts, the traditional gifts. If we want to
get something for each other,
we just do it throughout the whole year, and we try to do it randomly. This is not a dog at anyone.
No, everybody's got their own style.
Well, I was going to say something awesome, but yes, all of this. But, like, we're not like the thing, like, let's get engaged on Valentine's Day, or, you know, and someone actually made a joke about that. When we went to the Pains, there was just his friends there and stuff, and we were messing with this guy, and you were like, yeah, we just got engaged today, like right now, Super Bowl Sunday. And she's like, you didn't want to wait till tomorrow on Valentine's Day like everybody else, you know.
And then you waited for Super Bowl Sunday.
That was special.
That's right.
Yeah.
No.
But, you know, yeah, if we want to, you know, do stuff, we just do it whenever we want. But yesterday, like, it was getting very close to getting 150,000 subs on the Crockers, and I just kept watching it. We over 150 now.
I was like, where's it at now?
We got 150.
Baby.
And I was just like, man, like, this is crazy. Like, everyone has their own milestones and goals and stuff, but you know, the first one was 100, and that took a while, and you know, just work hard and get it, and then, you know, YouTube sends you a plaque award thing or whatever, and then you don't get one for like until you hit 1 million or something, and so it's like you have to start making your own goals, and mine was just 150. Yeah, that's a big milestone, and
that's awesome.
Well, it took a while. There was time that I got lazy on it, and I just post once a week and stuff like that. And you know, that was right when we were dating, like starting to date and stuff. And it was great because I had time to come over here and see you. Yeah. But like, I wasn't doing anything with my life.
Yeah, and you definitely got a bunch of flack.
Yeah, and
for being over at Hotel Danielle.
Yeah, and you know, part of it was my fault. Like, I was just like, I just got lazy with it, and part of it was just like I got burnt out of YouTube, and I just finally just like, you know, we just, you know, beginning a relationship, we just started talking about goals and dreams we had, and I think one of the reasons why I think we clicked in the very beginning is the same goal and dream was get land someday. Like, we didn't really discuss it or anything. It was just more we started like
just figuring out each other.
Yeah, and it was like this city nurse wants to live in the country. Yeah. And, like, I think you might have, I don't know if it was you first or me, but I think it was you that said something about a barndominium. And I was like, that's what I want. Like,
I'm pretty sure it was me, yeah.
And so, you know, just figuring out that we had these, like, goals and dreams that were the same, and you were just some random girl that popped up on People You May Know because of literally someone I just became friends with, their brother, was like, just, like, things that, like, so weird that it happened, and
now look at us.
I'm
not even wearing my ring because I woke up in the middle because I got so swollen. I woke up in the middle of the night. I was like, I had to try and pry it off because even my hand swelled up.
Yeah,
but
I
distracted from this.
It's okay. Pretty much we just started figuring out our dreams and goals and stuff,
and then you kicked it back into gear.
Yeah, and so I was just like, all right, well, there's this girl that I really like. How am I going to be able to live our dreams out if I'm slacking? And so pretty much I just told myself, I was like, all right, I'm going to bust my butt. And that was about the time, it was a little bit after, but got the property with the shed on it. And just jumped back in full speed with that. The channel started doing better.
I started working a bunch of overtime.
Yeah, you're working overtime. Like, my mental state was getting better over time. Thanks to you. She knows how to
what?
Well, I was gonna say something, and I just see you looking, and they're like, "What you about to say?"
Look how swollen my face is.
She makes me happy, guys. And now we have a way of communicating and stuff, and like even to today, like I think the way we communicate and stuff, and you know, if there's ever an issue or whatever between us, like we just talk it out and we discuss it and stuff, and like that's a big thing just in life because it can eat you up if you know let stuff
hold on to anything,
which is dumb. And like this morning, even this morning, you know, I told her, I was like, it blows my mind, but it doesn't at the same time. Super Bowl just happened.
Oh, man.
And the halftime show. I thought it was great.
It was awesome.
I wasn't the one up in front of the TV dancing, doing stuff. I was in the back just enjoying it and watching everyone else go crazy and stuff. And it's probably because of our age.
Yeah.
But
it was definitely for, like, our generation.
Yeah.
Just, like, growing up, it was always for, like, our parents.
Yeah.
But now we're
the parents' age now. We don't have kids, but...
We don't have to talk about us being at that age. their parents' age.
You getting old, but
but it's just the fact that these people doing the halftime show still bring hate.
They're legends.
Yeah.
Freaking legends. And everybody was like, oh, 50 Cent gained weight. Oh, he let himself go. So for just shits and giggles, I Googled 50 Cent's net worth today, and it's like 30 million. And I'm like, guarantee he got 30 million reasons why he ain't worried about your average Joe opinion on him, you know. And it just like really just like hit home with me. I'm like, there's just haters. It just everybody. Matter. It doesn't matter what you're doing. These people are freaking legends.
Yeah, performing at the Super Bowl halftime, like
the biggest event there is.
Yeah. We literally were comparing. Like, I guarantee more people watch in America.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl than they do the Olympics. Like, that's how big it is.
And the Olympics is freaking worldwide.
Yeah.
Like, you know, people are just hating, and they're like, oh, like this person, and like just like bashing the whole thing. And I'm like, these people are freaking legends. People are just hating on them. Why in the world should me, some little dude on YouTube, care what people are talking trash about me on YouTube?
Yeah.
Like, that was like the biggest thing for a long time, was I just let things eat me up for no reason.
Well, it's very like, I get it.
Easy to let it happen.
Yes, once you slide into it, it's very easy. Especially, we both are the same, where we like to explain ourselves. Like,
I probably explain a little more than you, but
yeah, and you explain a little differently. But
I gotta go full circle with
it. Yeah. But so then that just like opens a door to even more like, hey, whenever you get in there trying to explain everything.
Yeah, then they're like, well, if you did nothing wrong, you shouldn't have to explain. And it's like, no, I'm not explaining to prove that I'm not wrong. It's more of like, you're wrong, and I'm explaining why you're saying isn't correct.
But so, and it's really easy to like let it be like, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know, but.
Yeah, there were times that I was just ready to give up YouTube and be like, it ain't worth it. Like, you know, yeah, I make money from it, and it's a career, but like to deal with this every day.
I've only gotten a smidge of like a taste of what it used to be like for you.
And that was like every day. And so Joe Rogan, which he's probably super hated right now too, and he's like the biggest freaking podcast dude out there.
He's the king. There's not even anybody close.
Yeah, and there's people out there that just freaking hate him. You know, he has this thing, and I try really hard not to do it, but he said post and ghost. And for you guys that don't understand that, ghosting somebody is just a term that, like, when you're texting, you just quit texting. Stop. You just, like, you know. And
you ghost, you disappear.
Yeah, and so basically he says post your videos, because he has a bunch of people on there that have YouTube channels and stuff. And post your video, and then don't even look at the comments, because all it's going to do is you can get eaten up with the people that are hating on it. And I don't like to do that, because there's so many of you guys that
are like encouraging and all awesome, and that we know at this point, and like just been in it.
Yeah, and then people will be like, well, just don't read the bad comments. Well, there's not like a filter that tells me the bad comments, so you got to read through them all. But I've gotten very good now at... I still gotta improve, but I've gotten very good at, if I see it, just heart it and move on. Or just be like, hey, I hope you're having a good day. You know, or something that's just like, hate all you want. I don't care. And another thing too, and I like definitely not going to detail on this, but I will be on there and like people are hating, and I just go back, it's in my YouTube app, and I just refresh it. I look at my sub count and my revenue. And I just say, not gonna let it bother me. I made a career out of this, and I live comfortably, and because of this, we're living our dream, and this...
The dogs are about to start.
Yeah. But this comes back to, like, the beginning thing, what we're talking about. Like, Valentine's Day. We literally got to spend our first Valentine's Day together on our property, because we worked hard to get it. You know, you guys know that she's a nurse. She works nights, and then she goes out there and does stuff. You know, I'm doing the YouTube stuff. You know, even Jared doing the YouTube stuff. Like,
and traveling. And
traveling back and forth.
Literally,
like,
you're literally out there every single day.
Yeah.
I mean, all of us together.
It's just...
it's working.
Yeah, if we wanted this, we're not going to stop until we fully finish it. Yeah. And it's it's the dream come true. And that's, you know, what we were talking about earlier.
It's
driving home. And both of us were just like, this is the dream. It may not be everyone's dream, but this is our dream.
Like our actual dream.
And we're living it because we wanted it bad enough. We worked hard for it. And it's not every day you find someone that has the same hopes and dreams.
That aligns with yours.
Yeah. Or even, you know, the fact that, like, would you be on YouTube right now if it wasn't for me?
Nope.
But she helps with, you know, that side of it. And then it's even like she helps like off camera when it's like I'm getting upset about something with it. She's like, all right, you know. And then it's the same thing. Like if someone says something about her, I'm like, all right. Like,
yeah, we just.
It's easier to tell someone to chill out when it's not you in the moment.
Yeah.
But like we do off the clock. That's 99% her filming and editing. Like every now and again, I might grab the camera or something, but
say, don't put that all on me.
no, it's all her.
Yeah.
So
if you don't know how bad it is,
if you don't like that channel, it's hers. You can unsubscribe to stay subscribed to the other one. But no, she like, you know, does that stuff, and it's just like not every day that you get a partner like that in life. So Valentine's Day, to be able to hang out and have fun on our freaking property because we worked hard, was the best gift that I think we probably ever could have gotten.
Oh.
It was awesome.
Right? It was the best.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to wake up to Swoley Rolly over here.
Yeah, I literally came out and I was like, it's actually gone down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's from like all the dust.
Yeah.
Boys.
But yeah, we will have a video coming out on Off the Clock one of these days coming up. And it's just literally us having fun. We got Jared pretty good a few times.
Yeah.
There are a few things that I think is cool too is, you know, everything out there is like a learning experience, and sometimes it's slow learning, sometimes you learn fast, but...
Man, Jared's getting really good on the four-wheeler.
I was about to say, he's getting his confidence, and there were like a few things that were like, yeah, do this. He's like, no, and then like he would do it, and you can just see him getting a little more confident, like, more confident, and he's doing it, and then you too, like doing little things on the side-by-side and stuff, and... It just, like, I mean, I was smiling ear to ear the whole time, and, like, there were trails that, you know, nothing out there is, like, super steep, but, like, coming down, you have to avoid rocks around trees, and, like, I'm on the dirt bike, she's on the side-by-side, and Jared's on the four-wheeler. We're going through stuff you probably shouldn't be going through, and I'm, like, looking back and looking at, you know, you and all this stuff, and I'm like, man, we're doing this. Like, this is awesome. Like,
it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I was just smiling ear to ear.
I got on that mini bike. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching. For like 2 seconds, and I was like, no.
That one's a little sketchy.
Yeah.
But it would just, I mean, smiling ear to ear, and, I mean, like, definitely not going to go into detail or anything, but, like, we both have been in situations in our life that we're just not happy, we're just not what we wanted, and I think, if anything that you guys can learn from our lives, if you can learn anything, I guess, is we're all going to go through some pretty shitty times, and... get through it, get out of it, and follow your dreams and do stuff like that. But no, it's a lot of hard work. You have to do what you have to do to get there. You have to sacrifice certain things, and eventually it will pay off. Like, it may take days, it may take years, and, you know, who knows what. But there is
sometimes you gotta put your, like, what you want on hold.
Yeah.
And just
get it done.
Grind until, you know, you can get there.
Yeah, and I mean, that's like a big thing too. It's like, we talked about this yesterday too, like starting YouTube. I sort of do video work at the beginning. I wanted to do YouTube full time. There was no way. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to keep doing video work. I was for bands and stuff, and then doing YouTube. And then there was a spot that like Jared, you know, had to jump in and help. To get it going, and then when it was time for Jared had to make the sacrifice. Like, he worked his job till he saved up enough money to be comfortable, and then he quit his job, and then, you know, I helped him a little bit, and then it went on, and then, you know, like, there's no way.
Well, you got glass on here.
There's no way we would have that 60 acres if we didn't make sacrifices. Like, it sucked for a while, but it worked. I don't know. It's just, it's crazy, and I don't know. It's still, like, surreal to me.
Yeah, it's almost there's, like, it doesn't even really hit.
No.
Until every now and then it's like, boom.
Yeah.
We have, like, we're literally working on our dream. It's like here.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to describe.
It is. And I'll just say this one last thing before we jump off, whatever. But we were leaving, and we were closing the gate, and I got out, and Jared already pulled out, and we pulled out, and I closed the gate. And I don't know why it just hit me. It made me think of, like, our family ranch. And we would always go to our family ranch, but then you had to leave. We never lived there. I got to stay there for a little bit, but that wasn't home. Mm-hmm. And, like, just because there was no work, it was just play. We're not near family ranch.
Yeah.
So we're leaving, and I closed the gate, and I was like, this is our home. Mm-hmm. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is where we're going to live. Like,
we don't have to leave one day.
This is crazy. Like, this is a freaking dream. And so, I don't know. That was literally the best Valentine's Day gift ever, was just living the dream with my swollen baby.
That's right.
All right, guys, this was a long one.
It was 20 minutes.
Yeah, if you made it this long, comment Swoley Rolly.
That laughing. Yeah, comment down below
Swoley Rolly. But guys, we truly enjoy reading through the comments. Some of them are entertaining, but I hope y'all had an awesome Valentine's Day. We had the absolute best, and I hope y'all did too. And if you didn't this year, hey, we've had shitty Valentine's Days as well, so it'll get better. And hopefully, if you didn't have an awesome one this year, you guys can get a little bit of a smidge of a grin on your face when you watch our Off the Clock that comes out sometime soon, hopefully.
Yeah, or you're having an awesome Galentine's Day, which is either the next day. I don't know if you watch Parks and Rec, you know.
Yeah, but what about dudes?
You gotta come up with your own.
That's rude. All right, guys. She gave me the neck thing.
No,
because you're so used to it.
I didn't mean it like that. I was just like, that was.
All right, guys. I'm about to get in trouble.
No.
All right, we do got to get our day going and get this uploaded. So, hope you guys have an awesome day. Peace. Yeah.